Hello, I want to talk to you today about a story idea we discussed in one of our shorts, and that is the will. So how does this work? Well, as the party returns to town, they're going to find out from someone they trusted, maybe an innkeeper, maybe a shopkeeper, somebody that they know pretty well, that there's someone in town asking questions about it. And this is going to make your party really curious. They're going to want to know what's going on. It's also a really good way to reward your party for good relationships they've built in the past, and they've been tipped off because of it. And so eventually, as they ask around, they're going to learn who that person is. And they're right, they've never met him before. And so let them track that person down if they're curious, or let them set a trap for him. And that person is going to be a courier. And he's not bringing with them just a letter, he's bringing with them a magical writ. And he's going to tell them that one of their mentors has died. Now, if you've got a wizard in the party, this is a really great person to use. Say, your wizard master has passed away, he's left you his magical tower. Now, your player may have been to this tower, they may not have been. It might be a secret to them. But he's then going to sit them down and say, this deed has been left to you, and if you sign your names to it, you can enter the tower. This is a big decision moment. They don't know who this guy is. They don't have any confirmation that the mentor's dead. Are they signing their name to a fraudulent document? It should really make your players wonder. Some people are going to say, well, let's take it and let's go. And others are going to say, well, we need to travel to the next town over and verify. The courier is going to say, look, that's not really my job. My job is to bring it to you and to offer it to you. If you don't want to sign it, I'll take it with me. And this is going to lead to a number of possibilities. Either the players send the guy away and say, take your stupid contract, we don't want it. Or they might even just take the contract and say, we're not giving it back to you. Either way, the courier is not being paid enough to deal with that nonsense. His job is done. So now the players have it, and they're going to begin moving, right? They're going to, of course, go to the next town to find out what's happening. They're going to want to know, is the mentor dead? What's going on? Now, if your players have a spell like sending, they might try to use it on the party mentor to connect with them and see what's going on. Let them give it a shot, but tell them something's wrong and they can't tell if it's reached him, right? They may have figured out that the mentor isn't dead yet. And the truth is he's not. But we don't want them to know for certain yet. He's actually using the party to figure out who was trying to kill him. And it's not a nice thing to do, but what are you going to do, right? When you've got underlings, that's what you do. So if the party leaves town, have them get attacked by a couple of ruffians. And these ruffians don't have to be very strong, they don't have to be very good. What they're doing is communicating to the party that someone else knows about this writ. Because undoubtedly they're going to capture one of them or question one of them or try to figure out what's going on and let them learn that they knew, roughly speaking, that they were looking for something that looked like a magic scroll. So now this begins to make the players wonder, we've got this writ, if someone takes it from us, did they get control of the tower? If we don't sign our names to it, are we going to lose something? So this is going to set up a real quandary for them. Have the players, as they're continuing on, face an ever-increasing series of challenges. Their wagon breaks a wheel, one of their horses goes lame, the weather gets really strong. It's as if there's some force trying to stop them from reaching their tower. And as it turns out, there is, right? The person who tried to kill the mentor now knows that the writ has been sent out and he's trying to stop the party from reaching it, right? So this is going to become a really interesting whodunit, what's going on, who's on which side. And as they reach the next town, let there have been some terrible fight that happened in town, some horrible thing. In fact, most people do believe the mentor is dead. There was a fight, right? Zoltan, the guy who's coming after your party, he tried to kill the mentor, but the mentor faked his own death. And he also knows a counter charm to make sure sendings don't reach him. And that's why the players weren't able to connect. But it sets up a really interesting whodunit story, and it lets you bring in the surrounding area and people that you might know. They might get to the town and say, what did you see when we were last here? Was there a fight? Was there an attack? Who knows? If you like these ideas, please comment down below on how you'd make the story better. How are you going to use it for your adventure? Hey, we appreciate you watching. We want to also let you know that we've made a role-playing game that is built wonderfully to handle these types of stories in kind of a lower power way. If you'd like to hear about it, it's called Invictus. Check out some of our other videos. Hey, thanks for watching. Goodbye for now.